We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. We can learn so much more than you ever learned before. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Welcome to the Morning Vantage, episode number 34. Yeah, episode number 34. We are in the building, baby. I'm going to throw on my glasses, man, so my eyes won't start acting a fool while I'm reading all this good old stuff that I'll be reading. All right, now I look astute. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Blue Rose, Shane, Katarina, Courtney. Who else is up in the building this morning? Shane, Katarina, Courtney, Nanny's Take on the World. Who else? All right. These are all my blues, my moderators. Much love to you guys for pulling up and always being there for a brother. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. Shout out to everyone else who pulled up. Please let me know where you're watching us from. What city are you repping? What country are you repping? Make sure you hit the like button and put on your notifications. And also your notifications are being sent to a promotion or social media side of your email now. They separated it. Like they have different parts of your email now. I wanted to look at my email to see if I was being notified for every time I went live. And it's coming through a different part of my email. So yeah, so make sure you check that. But shout out to all you guys, man. It is early. Hopefully you guys got some rest last night. Hopefully you you gave God some praise as soon as you woke up and say, whew, thank you, Lord, for another day. That's it. That's something that my guardian say to me every single time she called me on the phone. She'll call me, I see her number. I'd be like, what's going on, Diane? She said, praise the Lord, God gave us another day. What's going on, Vanny Pooh? And that's it. Or I'll call her. And when she answers the phone, she say, praise the Lord, God gave us another day. What's up, Vanny Pooh? You okay, baby? So every single time we talk, she say, praise the Lord, God gave us another day. That's just, you know what I mean? I want you guys to do that too. Why? Because it's important. It's importante. Y'all didn't know that I was bilingual, did you? Hey, man, hit that like button. Share this joint on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, X, and make sure you tag me when you share it, all right? Especially if you share it on X. I've been sharing some things on X, starting some conversations that I would like to discuss with you guys. But before we do anything, I just want to cover this one story right here. Make sure you hit the like button. This is episode number 34 of the Morning Vantage. Also, shout out to Treebeard. Shout out to Treebeard out Ireland. That's my guy. That's my guy. What's going on, Stephanie? Shout out to Florida. Everybody's up in this bad boy. We got people in New Mexico. Hey, Marie. Or Murray. Is it Murray or Marie? We got Marla in Illinois. Yeah. Shout out to Texas. Tally, Florida. We got people all over the place, man. College Station, Texas. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Jacksonville, Florida. So Florida and Texas is in this joint heavy. So I know I got family out there. Blue Crow is out West Virginia. And we got Roberta out Albuquerque, New Mexico. So yeah, man, we got people everywhere. Hey, Marie out Ohio. Yeah, Brett, South Carolina. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. I'm feeling good. I want to do some jumping jacks today. I'll probably break down, do me some push-ups, some, a couple of squats, some lunges. Man, I'm a slim guy, man. And now at this point, man, I'm just tired of even trying to gain muscle, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Why not? You know what I mean? God blessed me with some strength and the health to be able to step out there and do the things that that I want to do, better myself. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Y'all put on up in this joint and make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me see. Did Elon Musk do a good job? And answer the poll for me as well. That would be great. That would be great. All right. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. Here are some of our topics. Let me go ahead and show you guys some of our topics for today. All right. Donald Trump officially pardons NBA YoungBoy, a rapper. He pardons NBA YoungBoy. Elon Musk leaves DOGE. All right, his 130 days is up. It has nothing to do with his relationship with Trump. It has nothing to do with him potentially failing at a job or none of that. It's simply his 130 days is up. That's it. It was coming. It was coming. All right. Trump commutes Larry Hoover's sentence, not pardon, but commutes. All right. I'll explain that to you guys in a minute. We also have a hiker that was high on shrooms and reported to be unalived. He was so high, man. We'll talk about that in a minute. And details of a fatal hit and run of Ava Moore. We got the latest smear campaign called the taco trade. All right, they're trying to get rid of Trump's tariffs as well. Trump's tax bill promises up to $11,600 in wage boosts. So that's something that I'm sure you guys are looking forward to. So we got a lot of stuff to discuss, man. A lot of amazing stuff to discuss. I told y'all, man. Y'all see these drinks right here? Tree Beer made these. Shout out to Tree Beer. Cooking. Yeah, my folk out Ireland is cooking. See, that's what you got to do, right? You got to use your resources, right? You got to learn how to work with people, huh? You got to reach outside of your comfort zone and do your thug thizzle, all right? Also, do me a favor. Never mind. I don't want y'all to do anything else for me. All right, let's go and jump into our first story. Let's get it. Hit the like button. I am Van. This is the Morning Vantage, episode number 34. Let's get it.
Elon Musk is stepping down from DOGE after months of leading the effort to cut billions of dollars in government waste. Musk announcing the move on X, saying, quote, "As my scheduled time as a special government employee comes to an end, I would like to thank President Donald Trump for the opportunity to reduce wasteful spending. The DOGE mission will only strengthen over time as it becomes a way of life throughout the government." Elon Musk is stepping down from DOGE after months of leading the effort to cut billions of dollars in government waste.
Now, we already know that a bunch of people are not fans of his. One of those people would be Miss Jasmine Crockett. We already know that she spoke very highly of DOGE. Well, very lowly of DOGE. This chick is she's off a rocker. She's this is her right here, always talking about DOGE. She wants to have the spotlight whenever she can get it. And here she is right here again. Again, guys, hit that like button. We about to start cooking.
Millions of dollars to Gaza for condoms. That was a lie. So let me tell you something.
The gentlelady's time has expired.
It's time for
the
us
gentlelady's
to do our
time
job
has expired.
and rein in this rogue actor known
The gentlelady's
as
time has expired. I now recognize the gentleman from Missouri, Mr. Burleson.
All right. So she went ahead and, you know what I mean, she stepped out there on her lashes. Her lashes always got to take the daggone front stage, the center stage, and talk their sugar honey iced tea. I'm sure y'all love to see her face. I'm sure y'all love to see her face. Please let me know with a thumbs up if you want to see some more of Jasmine Crockett on this show. Or thumbs down if you don't want to see no more Jasmine Crockett on this show. I've had my fill of the Jasmine Crockett. All right. I'm still rooting for her to win. I want her to do well in life. I want her to turn her life around. And I also want her to become a conservative. Why? Because I believe she's on the side right now that's ruining our country. And we clearly saw that in the last administration. And it's unfortunate that she's dug her heels in the ground and decided, oh, wow. Okay. Look at all these thumbs down. Look at all these thumbs down, man. That's crazy. Y'all are something else. Y'all are something else. I swear to goodness. Y'all are something else. Y'all better stop being mean to Miss Jasmine Crockett. Y'all better stop being mean to Miss Jasmine Crockett, man. Stop that. Stop it. God didn't wake you up this morning and bless you with another day so that you can be mean to Jasmine Crockett. All right, so Elon Musk, hold on one second. Elon Musk walks away from DOGE. What does, hold on one second. My computer is acting wonky right now. Okay, what does this mean? All right. So I just now asked Senor Doge what this means. And I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of context of what's going on, just so y'all can understand. Because shout out to Elon Musk. First of all, man, much love to Elon for putting in somebody call her LaQuisha Rocket. That's racist. You're not supposed to say that. That's racist. All right. LaQuisha Rocket. I mean Crockett. That's racist. I'm gonna show y'all this right here though. All right, so I just now asked Doge, what this mean? And hold on one second. Shorten this up, please. All right. All right, so Elon Musk is stepping away from Doge, likely refers to his exit from leading the Department of Government Efficiency in the Trump administration, announced in May 2025. Frustrated by bureaucracy and limited success in cutting $2 trillion in federal spending, Musk is refocusing on Tesla and SpaceX. Doge continues with reduced momentum, achieving $160 billion in savings, but facing criticism for service cuts. All right. So that's where we are right now. A whole lot has happened with this. So the shift in focus, Musk is redirecting his attention to his business ventures, particularly Tesla and SpaceX, as both companies face challenges currently because of everything that's going on politically and people daggone waging war against his companies and messing up his products and all this other stuff. For instance, Tesla reported a 71% dip in profits. 71% dip in profits. I don't care if you're a billionaire, gazillionaire. That right there is a cause for alarm. I would have said, yo, Trump, I love you, man. You my guy, but I got to handle my business. And I'm sure Trump was like, man, go ahead, do your thing, bro. I was about to say something too, because I was just now looking at these things and go handle your business. And SpaceX has also experienced recent failures with its Starship spacecraft. Musk has explicitly stated he intends to spend less time on politics and more on his companies because he's a businessman first, man. Despite Musk's departure, Doge is set to continue its work until at least July 4th, 2026, with some reports suggesting its mandate could extend to 2028. The agency has already made significant cuts, including reducing the Internal Revenue Service's auditors by 31% and shutting down or hollowing out 11 federal agencies. Though savings are estimated at $160 billion, far below Musk's original $2 trillion goal. Critics argue these cuts have degraded government services, while supporters see them as a step toward efficiency. All right, so Musk's tenure at Doge was controversial. His aggressive cost cutting, including layoffs and contract cancellations, drew criticism for inaccuracies and for harming services like U.S. aid, which Bill Gates warned could lead to millions of deaths globally. Marketing professor Scott Galloway called Musk's involvement one of the greatest brand destructions due to its impact on Tesla's reputation. Protests at Tesla dealerships and vandalism of Tesla cars also emerged, reflecting public discontent with Musk's political role. All right, so Musk exit signals frustration with Washington's entrenched interest in Congress' reluctance to fully empower DOGE. Basically, he was hired to do a job, but unfortunately, there are still gatekeepers that won't allow these things to go through. Certain cuts have been made, but they got to go. They got to be officially made. This dude was finding all this fraud and wasteful spending, and all they did was fight him at every turn. Why? Because they already knew about it, or they just didn't care. Especially with Trump at the helm, they really don't care. They want Trump to fail. Trump can save us $2 trillion, can cut down the deficit from 30 trillion to like 5 trillion next week, and they still won't like this guy. Anybody that he put up front to lead the charge, they will not like him. That's where we are right now. So obviously, if his businesses are failing right now because of all of the backlash that he's receiving for working alongside Trump, 71% drop in anything is absolutely ridiculous. So as a business person, you want to refocus your attention back onto what got you in this position in the first place. And then once you all settle, once you're good, because he's going to do it, he's going to get it back up and jumping. But because the people are still purchasing Teslas and whatnot, but y'all already know how this world is, man. Once things separate and people just get all emboldened in their own convictions, made up or whatever, you got to deal with them. This brother lost 71% of his business, man, in one of his companies. He definitely has to refocus, and I'm with him 100%. If anybody look at him walking away as a failure, then they are slow. They don't know anything about business, nor do they care. All right, so I definitely want to just point that out there. Hold on one second. Let me see my people's way. Sandra says he's walking away from because he doesn't take a paycheck, and he can only be there for a specific time. Yeah, 130 days is the amount of time that he was supposed to be there. Musk DOGE role made him a lightning rod for criticism, with some X posts expressing disappointment that his efforts didn't yield the expected results. Others, however, support his push for transparency and efficiency, viewing his departure as a pragmatic move to avoid a whipping boy role for government failures. So that's where we are right now, man. So Elon, this brother is leaving. You know what I mean? He's up out of here. Where's that? Where is it? All right. So Elon, he's leaving DOGE to focus on his own life and businesses and whatnot, to focus on X and everything, just to make sure that to keep it a buck, man. If it weren't for Elon, Trump would not have gotten reelected. Yeah, I said it. If you disagree with me, give me a thumbs down inside the chat. If you agree, give me a 100 inside of the chat. The reason why I say that is because I believe that this platform was necessary for not only Trump to put his message out there, but for Trump supporters to put their messaging out there, to put our message, to be able to speak without concerning ourselves with being censored, without concerning ourselves with being quieted, shut down. People needed to hear our point of view. And if it weren't for X, we wouldn't have been able to do that. Rumble wasn't allowing it to happen. YouTube wasn't allowing it to happen. Please name me another platform that allowed that to happen. All of mainstream media, majority of it anyway, was left leaning, was left inspired, left motivated, was being purchased by I'm not even going to get too much into that. But if it weren't for Elon Musk purchasing X and getting rid of all that BS that was going on Twitter and saying, okay, guys, go ahead and speak freely. He didn't only say conservatives speak freely. He said everybody speak freely. That's the Democrats, everyone. Go ahead, talk y'all stuff. Put your stuff out there. Put your message out there. May the best man win. Do your thing. Facebook wasn't allowing that. Facebook was shutting us down whenever we wanted to spread some information. Y'all know what I'm talking about. YouTube, same thing. We put some information out there. They didn't want us to talk about it. Shut us down. Instagram, same thing. TikTok, same thing. You name it. So X was extremely important in having us be able to put our voice out there and our thoughts and our opinions out there, facts out there, fact check these idiots that thought that they were above reproach. We were able to do all of that and got Trump into office again. So shout out to Elon, man. He shouldn't put his head down about this. Go handle your business, bro. Go handle your business, man. Like, go get your money back. 71% drop in your business? Nah, man, you got to go handle that for real. But everything that DOGE found, all of those billions of dollars in fraud that they found, they was hoping to find $1 trillion, but that's going to move up even more. But make sure you hold their feet to the fire. For real. I want to see some things happen. I don't want to just see some numbers. I want to see some things happen. All right. All right. So let me see. Trump officially pardons NBA YoungBoy. Yeah. A lot of y'all like, who in the hell is NBA YoungBoy? NBA YoungBoy, he actually put out a statement where he was thanking Trump. Let me see if I can find some footage of NBA YoungBoy just so y'all can know. Hold on one second. NBA YoungBoy. See, this is all in real time, baby. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right, here we go. So this is NBA YoungBoy, just so you guys have an idea of who we're talking about. All right. This is NBA YoungBoy, just now freshly pardoned by Trump. All right. Obviously, we already know who Trump is, but this is what he says. He said, I want to thank President Trump for granting me a pardon and giving me the opportunity to keep building as a man, as a father, and as an artist. Then he goes on to say, this moment means a lot. It opens the door to a future I've worked hard for, and I am fully prepared to step into this. Then he goes on to thank other people as well. Big thanks to the pardon czar, Miss Marie Johnson, for fighting for second chances for so many people, and to my lawyer, Brittany K. Barnett, for being in my corner and all your hard work to make this possible. And thank you to everyone who believed in me. I'm grateful. I'm focused. I'm ready. Kentrell. That's his real name, Kentrell. All right. So shout out to this young man for going out, stepping out there and saying, yo, thank you, Trump. I appreciate you, bro. And Trump was like, no problem, bro. I got you. And he was like, nah, for real, man. I really appreciate you, man. If it wasn't for you getting me out of jail, I would still be in that joint, man, dressed in orange. Don't worry about it, bro. People say I'm orange all the time, but guess what? I'm the president. 47. I was 44 as well. I mean, I was 45 as well. Was supposed to be 46, but y'all know what happened with that. I ain't even going to talk about it. No, don't worry about it, man. I already know what's going on, bro. I already know what's going on. I know you were supposed to be 46 too. I was there. Trust me, I seen the whole thing. You saw it, bro? Yeah, man, I saw it. Absolutely, I saw it. Man, thank you so much for pointing it out, man, saying that you saw it. No problem at all, man. I just appreciate you pardoning me. Nah, you ain't got to thank me again, man. For real. You ain't got to thank me. Don't worry about it. Nah, I want to say thank you, bro. Don't worry about it. Thank you, bro. I said don't worry about it. Thank you. Bruh. I just want to thank you, man. I just want to thank you. Bruh, I said don't worry about it. So, yeah, so that's where we are right now. NBA YoungBoy went ahead and thanked them publicly, letting them know I do appreciate you, bro. And I think that's really nice. Now, I do have a list of people that he pardoned. He also pardoned a couple of other big names as well. He pardoned, well, all right, all right. So he pardoned a couple of big names, but he also reduced sentences for some people or commuted their sentences. And one of the people's sentences that he commuted was Larry Hoover. All right. Now, let me go ahead and break this down right here. On May 28th, 2025 President Donald Trump issued a series of pardons and commutations, including a full pardon for NBA rapper NBA YoungBoy that we just now talked about, and a commutation of the federal life sentence for Larry Hoover, co-founder of the Gangster Disciples. Now, here's the thing with Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover, he's being released of his federal sentence, but he still got to serve his state sentence. How much time does he owe on his state sentence? Larry Hoover, Larry Hoover still has to do 150 to 200 years in prison. Yes, I no longer got to do my federal. All right. Whew, the only thing I got to do is my state. How much time you got to do on state? They say about 150 to 200 years. All right, don't worry about it, bro. You know, back in the day, we used to live to be like 300, 400, 500 years old, you know, with technology. And then you got AI. Please, man, you could probably live to like 400. By the time you 250, you're going to be out. You're going to be free. We're going to be popping bottles. You know what I mean? We're going to be dating models. We're going to be doing what we do, loving life again. So don't worry about it, man. When you get out in 150, 200 years, and we're going to be good. And maybe the president, probably like the 53rd president, will completely pardon all of the rest of your time. Who knows? All right? So just go ahead and stick in there, champ. You're going to be all right. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Y'all are dope. And if I start tripping this morning, just know that it's early. I haven't had no breakfast. I don't drink coffee. Love the smell of it, but never had a sip of it day in my life. But I love the smell of some coffee, man. I remember when I used to be in the office working for DOD and people used to be drinking their coffee. I used to smell that coffee coming from the break room. And I was like, man, I got this little coffee cake or this little egg sandwich, you know what I mean? And I'm about to eat. And that coffee smells amazing. I should try it. Then I was like, nah, I ain't gonna try it. Why didn't I try it? Because I'm stubborn. I am stubborn. I wanted to be known as the only person in the office that never tried coffee before. So dumb. And now I'm 47 years old and still haven't tried coffee before. All because I want to break the world record. Ain't no world record. All right. I trip in the morning and night sometimes. Let me see here. All right, let's get it. What's our next story, man? Our next story is New York hikers. So people are something else. All right, so New York hikers called the cops, thinking their friend passed on the trail, thinking that one of their friends died on the trail, but they were just high on shrooms. Nothing actually happened. Let me show y'all this, man. This is absolutely hilarious. This is something that I would have done when I was younger. No, I wouldn't have. I'm still afraid of shrooms. I'm afraid of shrooms only because I'm afraid of my mind if it's not controlled. I don't know what my mind would do if it's not controlled. I got to have control of my mind. All right? I got to. All right? So here's the story. Park rangers find campers in altered state after false death report. The misunderstanding was chalked up to hallucinogenic mushrooms. All right? A New York forest ranger, and here's the guys right here. That's not them. That's just a picture of random people walking on the trail. A New York forest ranger responded to a call of a deceased hiker last weekend, only to realize it was a major misunderstanding thanks to parties' altered mental state, according to a news release from the New York Department of Environmental Conservation. Around 9 a.m. local time on May 26th, forest ranger I cannot pronounce that. Prajak, forest ranger. Okay. So y'all won't think I'm just slow. Here is how you spell the name: Prajak LO. How in the heck do you say that? How in the heck do you say that? All right, so he responded to a 911 call from two hikers claiming that the third member of their party had died on the scene. All right, on Cascade Mountain, the 36th tallest peak. And what in the hell are y'all on a mountain? How all shrooms? Are y'all stupid? What? That's the wrong place to be on shrooms. You need to be in a padded room, a protected room with people that love you, just in case things go crazy. You're not supposed to be on no damn mountain while you're high off of no shrooms. You shouldn't be high on no mountain when you high off of anything. Your mind should be fully intact. Like, if I'm on a mountain and I'm high off shrooms, that would be the perfect place for me to think that I'm a bird or think that I'm a billy goat. Like, you don't do that. All right. It's the 36th tallest peak. What's that? The Adirondacks. All right. So when the two hikers whose identities have not been released encountered Procagelo, they admitted they have become lost on the challenging route. After preliminary investigation, Procagelo determined the two men were in an altered mental state due to ingesting hallucinogenic mushrooms. The rangers subsequently took the two men to a waiting ambulance where they were checked out before being questioned by the police. The third member of their party, while these ads keep on popping up, is crazy. The third member of their party was later found very much alive and not injured, though the precise chain of events which led their friends to believe they were dead is unknown. The third adventurer was accompanied by Procagelo back to their campsite, where they retrieved their belongings. It is unclear if the campers will face any charges stemming from the incident. This is a developing story. Check back here for updates. Let me tell you something, man. I know some people who from time to time dabble in mushrooms and have offered me a mushroom or two. I said no each time. Why? Because I don't trust my brain. I damn sure am not going to be on top of no mountain high as hell off of something that got me just imagining that, oh, that mountain, that sky that's right there by the mountain is a pillow. Let me go lay on it. I go to lay on the pillow. Next thing you know, I'm falling thousands of feet down, about to break my daggone neck on a rock. It's ridiculous. You see a coyote, you think it's a kitten, you want to go pet it, you think it's a little poodle, a little dog, a little cute. Oh, look at the baby. Come here, baby. Come here. I got snacks in my bag. Come here, come. Oh, look at you. Sit, roll over. You playing damn little games with mountain lions because you high as hell. That ain't happening, bro. Y'all ridiculous. How in the hell you gonna pop some shrooms and you up there trying to tickle a mountain lion? Because and they talking about they high as hell and they thinking that one of their friends literally died. And they can't even explain to you how he died. They just call the police and did he die? Yes, he died. You seen him die? Yes, I've seen him. Where is he? I don't know. He's dead. What happens to people when they die? They evaporate. We all know that. Come on, man. Don't even come around me if you daggone high on shrooms. Before you come in my house, if I invite you to anything, if you're high on shrooms, I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me. Because then that gives me the opportunity to tell your crazy ass to stay on the other side of that door. We gonna bring you a plate. You gonna stay outside. Yeah, you're not coming in the house. It's still some activities outside. You can play some cornhole. You can play basketball. You know what I mean? You can sit down by the grill and talk sugar honey iced tea with the family. Get you a juice or water out the cooler. No beer for you, no liquor, no nothing. We trying to get you back sober. Yeah. Because if something happened to you while you're here, then you're gonna try to sue me, and I don't have no home insurance. I do, but for you, I don't, because you are high. High out your damn mind. All right. All right. Where were we? Where were we? All right. We was cooking with bacon grease at one point. All right. Texas officials share details on fatal hit and run of Ava Moore. So let me show y'all this right here. Apparently, this video came up. A young lady by the name of Ava Moore. Here we go. Boom. Padow. Here we go. All right. So new footage, just released video on of onlookers of the Grapevine Lake, Texas, where Ava Moore, 18 years old, was killed by an illegal alien from Venezuela who entered the country without proper vetting. All right. So let me go and pull this up as well. All right. So let me give y'all some insight on what's happening. So on May 25th, 2025, an 18-year-old young lady by the name of Ava Moore, a U.S. Air Force Academy cadet candidate, was killed when a jet ski struck her kayak at high speed on Lake Grapevine near Dallas, Texas. Here's a short video just to show y'all exactly what's going on.
Sí, pero él también porque se puede llevar, ya la tomé ya. Mia. You're stupid. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. No.
So basically, they was trying to get her to stop leaving. Like, you're not going nowhere, bro. Like, you're gonna try to leave. Nah, we holding you. All right. So basically, two suspects. Was it the Carolyn Alejandra Gonzalez, 21, and Michael Coelho Peroza, 21 years old as well, both Venezuelan nationals, were arrested. Gonzalez, the alleged jet ski driver, faces manslaughter charges, while Perozo is accused of helping her flee the scene. Witnesses reported the jet ski was operated recklessly at high speed near swimmers and kayakers. Moore was attempting to paddle to safety when struck from behind. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton and Governor Greg Abbott highlighted that both suspects are undocumented immigrants, with Abbott controversially suggesting the death penalty. ICE confirmed they will face deportation proceedings after criminal processes. The Moore family emphasized forgiveness in their statement, requesting privacy to grieve. Ava, a recent U.S. Air Force Academy preparatory school graduate, and was remembered for her leadership and service. All right, so here's a picture of the young lady right here. This is very unfortunate, man. This is extremely unfortunate. Here's a picture of this young lady right here. All right, just now starting her life, made the right decision to go fight for her country, get her some discipline, get her some structure, start her career. When she finally get to a point where she raised a family, they will be good. She will be honored as someone who's brave. You know what I mean? It's all this stuff was starting, and she couldn't even go have a good time at the beach without people doing what they're not supposed to be doing, and bringing her life to an end at a very young age. This is very sad, bro. Very sad, man. 18 years old. She is younger than my youngest daughter. Yeah. Rest in peace to this young lady. And I hope that the family get justice for her. For real. And real quick, just in case, if you want to report any illegal aliens, it's the law. Here's the information right here: 1-866 DHS 2 ICE. Just in case you want to do that. All right. Wow. Rest in peace to that young lady, man. All right. We're gonna take a quick break to piss y'all off a little bit because I posted a video on my X page on X, and I want y'all to see exactly what happens. So y'all help me out with this right here. This young lady right here goes off on the white peoples because that's all certain people want to talk about. I don't know why. And look, you're like, Van, why are you showing it? I'm showing this because it's important that we know what other people are thinking out here. It, in my opinion, anyway, it's important that you know what people are thinking out here. It's no such thing as just moving on with your life, enjoying your life, using your God-given talents to provide some value to the rest of this world, provide opportunities to other people, to appreciate where you are and how far you've come, not only as an individual, but your family, your people, you know what I mean? If you're close to your tribe, you know what I mean? Because everybody's tribal. I don't know why we try to act like we aren't, but a lot of people are tribal. But I want y'all to see this right here. I want to hear what y'all got to say in the comments. Brutal honesty only. All right. If you're too soft and too weak to be a part of this conversation, feel free to exit stage left. If you're still here, please hit that like button and let's go ahead and wrap. We are the LFR family. I am Van, and this is the Morning Vantage. Let's go and get into it, man. Episode number 34.
Why do you make everything about race? Like, why are you always talking about race? Like, not everything is about race. Everything is about race! It is! Everything is. Every single part of our society traces back to racism. Everything. The damn ice cream truck song is fucking racist. The reason we have credit scores and student loans is because they did not want black people to live next to them and go to school.
Now, let me just go ahead and precurse. I just want to say this. This is what an idiot look like when they learn something. Like, oh, the ice cream truck sound is racist. Oh my gracious, that's a racist song? You talking about the KKK used to play that when they used to march? Oh man, I got to go talk to the people about this. This pisses me off. Can I get a chocolate eclair? Let me get a bomb pop. Yeah, the red, white, and blue one. I want a red, white, and blue bomb pop. What you want, baby? Huh? Okay. Y'all got freezies, like little freezies? Yeah, I want one of them. What you want? Huh? What you want? You little dumbass still go to the ice cream truck, but you learn something about the ice cream truck song and you want to get in the car and talk about, did y'all know that the ice cream truck song is racist? All right, guys, I'm going to jump back into it. All right. I just like when idiots finally get them a little bit of knowledge and they just jump on their soapbox like they want to just put everybody want to be Dr. King. Everybody want me take your ass back to sleep. Don't nobody want to hear about your dream. Okay, let's go and get back to it.
Live next to them and go to school. Everything is encapsulated in the fact that they wanted black people to fail. Our society could be so much more progressive than it is now. Spent 400 years trying to keep minorities down, that we have not progressed in technology, in society, in anything. This country has
we have not progressed in technology, in society, in anything. You know, the one person that I saw just now said something similar to this? Michelle Obama. Yeah, Michelle Obama said something very much similar to this. She said, black woman, we can't speak our truth no more. We can go out. We can express ourselves. We can't do nothing in this crazy country. This right here is what holds us back. This is the only reason why I'm stopping it. I'm not stopping it to be rude or anything. I'm gonna let y'all hear the rest of it. But this is the epitome of an idiot that just gained some new knowledge from the black brothers and sisters. See, sister, I know you're talking about the red, white, and blue, sister, but did you know, sister, that the encapsulation, right? The encapsulation of the molestation of the world, right? Of the white man versus the black man, huh? You understand? Picking up what I'm putting down? It's a slab of ribs on a chitlin tip. Okay. All right, sister, you need to pay attention. You got to read, my brother. They listen to other idiots, teach them about stuff, tell them not to be appreciative of where they are, not to be appreciative of the fact that your ass is sitting in your vehicle right now. You're sitting in a car that you own. You mean to tell me that we used to always own vehicles? We always got to be able to do whatever we wanted to do, go wherever we wanted to go, work wherever we wanted to work, buy whatever we wanted to buy, go into whatever store we wanted to go into. Like, the idiocracy is real, man. Okay, let me go ahead and get back into this. I apologize for stopping this, but this is just so stupid when you see, just because I taught you your ABCs, little kid, does not mean that you are ready to lead the class. You still have a whole lot to learn. Okay, all right. Let me just be quiet. Play the rest of this right here. Play the clip. As Officer Tatum say, roll the clip.
That we have not progressed in technology, in society, in anything. This country has spent so much time making sure that we don't surpass white people that it's willing to cut its leg off during the sack race over and over and over and over again. And that's why we're in the fucking predicament that we're in now.
What predicament are we in right now? Go ahead, tell me. I'm listening. Huh? What predicament are we in right now, you dumbass? Oh, I get it. We were doing great. We were appreciating and loving life when we were able to get all the abortions we can eat. When we had a buy one abortion, get one abortion free coupon, things were great. But now that we can't get all the abortions that we want, the sky is falling. What in the hell is happening with this world? Okay, let me go back. I apologize. I just don't like ridiculous people. It just is what it is. And I'm gonna make sure I read y'all super chats after the video. I'm not trying. Okay, let me go ahead and jump back into this. All right, let's get into it, man. This is ridiculous. Okay, go ahead. Speak on. Roll the clip.
Over and over and over again. And that's why we're in the fucking predicament that we're in now. It's not about anything else but the fact that they do not want minorities to thrive. That is what it's been about since day fucking one, when they got to this fucking land. They took it away from people who were already here and didn't stop doing it.
All right, so first of all, dumbass, they. Who is they? I'm gonna tell you who they is, since she's not able to answer my question. They is us. They is us. We are the crabs in the barrel. We are the ones that don't hire each other. We are the ones that don't give each other a leg up. We are the ones that gatekeep on information. We are the ones that hate on each other. We are the ones that kill each other. We are the ones that rob each other. We are the ones that talk sugar, honey, iced tea about each other. Want us to keep going on? We don't stick together for anything. Do you know I can be just strolling through freaking social media, and what do I see? I will see about 10 fights of black women fighting each other. I don't see no theys fighting us. I'm just saying. Who is they that we're so afraid of? White people, please let me know how many meetings you done been to where you discuss what was on the top of the docket was how can we slow down the progression of these black people? Please let me know. I know it's idiotic for me to even ask that, because a lot of times it's the answer is going to be like, come on, bro, it's crazy. Like, how many times you went to a meeting? I've never been to a meeting before. Well, yes, I have. I've never been to a meeting where we discuss slowing down the white man. I have been to a meeting before that this lady probably been to, where they tell us everything that we're not doing as black people or that we don't have. Oh man, the white people are doing that to us. And the drugs, you talking about your uncle being on drugs and your mother being on drugs and your father being on drugs, your friends being on drugs, your friends killing each other because they want to be the first to sell drugs around the neighborhood. That's only happening because the white man put the drugs in your neighborhood. Come on, you got to read, my brother. Why you think they call it a project? Because it is a project. It's an experiment. We are the mice in the trap. Why you think they call it a trap? Outside selling drugs, you on a trap. We in a trap. All right? Why you think they call it that? Huh? Because the white man, Ronald Reagan specifically, yes, I said that. Ronald Reagan specifically put us in that trap and dropped off all that crack. How you think we got all these guns in the neighborhood? I'm going to tell you why. Because the FBI and the CIA, they come and drop them off by the boatloads and just leave. Like free fireworks, come get your fireworks. And then they just run away from the truck. And we jump inside that truck and we get guns. Who you think we're going to shoot? Huh? We don't duck hunt. We don't shoot deer. Who else they think we're going to shoot? If we don't duck hunt and we don't deer hunt, they expect for us to nigger hunt. Come on, you got to read, my brother. You got to read, my brother. We sound foolish as F-U-C-K, man. We sound foolish. All right, let me go on. What's going on, Mika? Angry. You know the rest. Good morning. Angry black woman. Thank you so much, Mika. She hasn't progressed in her makeup. You always got to talk about somebody's daggone lip liner or how they look. I don't think she's a bad looking girl. I mean, I'm not a woman. I can't talk on that. I can't speak on that. But you're right, though, and thank you so much for pulling up, Mika. I really appreciate it. Mika comes through all the time. This is absolutely ridiculous. Black people, stop this sugar honey iced tea. All we do is complain and act like we haven't progressed. If you haven't progressed, that's your own damn fault. And guess what? I'll let you know this one, too. Me, I grew up not even liking, I didn't know white people. So since I didn't know any, I didn't have any friendships with white people and their families. I didn't know anything about their cultures. Most times when we don't understand a thing, we automatically go to the most negative parts of it. The most negative parts of it. All right? And that's our problem, man. We need to open up our mind just a little bit more and stop listening to all these these negative Nancys and negative Nelsons that's constantly feeding us with this bull stuff that we step up on our soapbox and preach about. At some point, we need to be appreciative of the fact that we have our freedom, the fact that we live in the best country in the world, and we just always want to freaking complain. All I say to you is if you don't like this country, feel free to do what the immigrants do. Find you a new one. That's the one thing that I fully respect about immigrants. They pack up their sugar honey iced tea and they leave, bruh. They leave. We will be pissed off that ain't no jobs in our state. We will be pissed off that ain't no jobs in our city. And we not going nowhere. We just waiting for you to put some more jobs in here. What? Nobody's willing to bet on themselves. Nobody's willing to step out there on faith and make some sugar honey iced tea happen. We always want somebody to do it for us. I was just now talking to a young lady by the name of Renee. Shout out to Renee. She's so dope. She's so dope. She's building a couple of amazing channels right now. And she was just simply talking about, was God a socialist? And then she said, that's rhetorical because he was not. It ended up giving me example after example after example after example that God wanted us to do for ourselves with our own gifts and talents and abilities. And if we did not, we got penalized. If we did not work for ourselves, we did not eat. Period. If we were a low life and refused to work, refused to hustle, refused to participate, refused to contribute to our village and our people, we were ostracized because nobody wanted that in their communities. That's the difference between then and today. Today, we coddle MFers if they don't get out there and pull their weight. We coddle people if they cannot pass a class or they cannot read at a certain grade. We coddle them and force the teachers and the administrations to move them on to the next level when they're not ready. We are our worst enemy. We are the ones that's hurting ourselves. We don't hold ourselves to a standard anymore. We always give ourselves an out by blaming white people. White people don't have that much control over us. White people don't even have that much control over themselves. Nobody does. Everybody go through the same sugar honey iced tea on our different corners of the globe. And you already know that. But we always want to give ourselves that out. Like we want to say they holding us back. They want to keep us down. They want to stop us. They want to hold, they want to prevent progress. They want to kill us. They want to do this. Let me tell you something. White people are committing crimes against white people because they are in close proximity to white people. They're not doing it because it's white people. It's just in proximity, and we're the criminals here. This is where we're going to commit our crime, right? Same thing with blacks. We commit our crime within proximity where we live, where we thrive, where we move, those type of things. It's dumb, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then on top of that, don't tell a black person that we have black privilege. Ho, ho, ho. Don't tell a black person that we have black privilege. They will be pissed off. Charlie Kirk once said, black people go around here and they can say whatever they want to whomever they want and not even be spoken to about it. If you dare say something to them about how they're speaking, they'll get pissed off and act like they have a right to say these type of things. But as soon as you say that, then now you the bad guy. And there's this black girl that went around the internet talking about, oh, so now y'all have an issue with black people saying this, that, and the other, when it was you all that started slavery. It was you all that used black people. It was you all that ripped down Black Wall Street. It was you all that did this. It was you all. It was you all. It was you all. Everybody want to play this dumbass blame game while in their own lives they're failing. I bet this lady don't have a boyfriend. I bet she don't have a husband. I bet she got kids though. I bet she just letting people shoot their load in her walls. And she just met them on social media about 2 months ago. But now you want to go sit in your dirty ass car and give a TED talk about racism and white supremacy? Chick be gone. Chick be gone. Okay. Woosah. Woosah. I ran across this other video, right, of a black man trying to come at. Have y'all ever heard of a guy by the name of Tommy Sotomayor? This brother cooked. I'm talking about cooked. Like he put his feet in it. He stirred the pot with his elbow pointing up to the ceiling. He cooked. I'm talking about put all the ingredients in the pot. Just put all the ingredients in the pot and just cook this dude. Because this brother called him on his station just to tell him that he's not worthy of being a black man. Y'all need to see this. I want to share this with y'all, man. I wasn't going to share this with y'all, but I got to. I got to. All right. And if you clip any of these videos, please do me a favor. Just tag me. That's all I ask. Just tag a brother. All right. Check this out, man. And y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. This is the Morning Vantage, episode number 34. And if we get in trouble, I expect for y'all to fight for it, brother, because y'all know I mean well. Shout out to y'all for participating inside the chat too. Y'all cooking. I see what y'all saying. Y'all are cooking. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Well, we know you don't have to worry about no UV.
I told y'all. I knew it was going. Sir, you a grown ass man. You called me to troll me. Did you get what you want out of this? Did it make you feel better now? Has your day went any better? Is any girl gonna talk to you now that you waited all this damn time just to come here and try to joan me on my skin color?
Let's get back to the conversation.
No, fuck you. Right? Leave me alone.
Fuck you too.
Yes, but I'm not. Hey, but I'm not bothering you. You call me. There's a difference. I don't bother people I don't like. And that's and this is what you have to deal with niggas. Niggas are the worst people on earth. I do understand why they made them slaves. I think one of the worst things that happened was they stopped making them slaves. If they'd have kept niggas as slaves, we'd have built more shit. We'd have been better people. Whenever black people were under the oppression of white people, they did more. They were more productive people. Name the shit you've built since being out of slavery. Name it. You claim you built DC. You were enslaved when you did that. You claim you built the railroads. You were enslaved when you did that. Everything you claim you built in America, it's when white people had the whip on your ass. What have you built since? Oh, what have you built since? Nobody wants to talk about the facts. Now all you do is go around and begging white people for shit. All these hoods y'all proud of, white people gave them to you. You didn't build them. Did black people build Cabrini Green? Nope. Did black people build Capitol Homes? Nope. Did black people build Carver Homes? Nope. All these hoods, y'all did black people build O-Block? Nope. Did black people build any of these things you're talking about? 63rd, 62nd, 69th? Did you build any of that shit? Nope. Did black people build Compton? Nope. This person said Black Wall Street. Sir, you remember what Black Wall Street was built under? Jim Crow. Holla at your boy. Your ass ain't built Black Wall Street back now, have you? You got all these black millionaires and all these black millionaires who own clothing companies. You could have been built Black Wall Street back a long time. When you hear all these niggas love to go back to Black Wall Street, that tell you black people are lazy and ain't shit. When's the last time you had to hear a white person say, we did build something. We built the atomic bomb. When's the last time you got to hear a white person go all the way back to 1960 to talk about what they've done in the United States? When's the last time you heard a white person got to go back to the founding fathers to talk about what they've done? We always got to rest on somebody else's laurels. That let y'all know niggas today ain't shit. Listen to black men. Black Wall Street. All you niggas hollering Black Wall Street and ain't never been to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Why y'all keep bringing that up? You don't want to work. You're lazy. You want to live off somebody else's laurels. What they built, what they did, what they gained. What have you built?
It's sad that we even have to come to this. And we shouldn't even have to go back and forth with, I did this, you did that. My people did this, your people did that. It's pointless. It's such childish BS. Y'all know when I got into my first beef in school? I got into my first beef in school when I was in the first grade. For real. The teacher asked me for my address. And I said 4505 3rd Street, apartment B. because that's what I learned. That's my address, 4505 3rd Street, apartment B. One of the bullies in the class was like, you don't live on 3rd Street. I live on 3rd Street. Rest his soul. God rest his soul. His name is Bruce. His big brother name was Papoose. Big, ugly niggas. And they was Papoose was really nice. He was really nice. His little brother, oh, he was a neighborhood bully. And we were beefing all the way up into 9th grade. Well, I was in the 10th grade. He was in 9th grade. I came back to the school to celebrate my little brother graduating. And Bruce was graduating. And I know for a damn fact he did not deserve to be graduating, but they were just moving him along. Like, come on, brother, this is the next one. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, you got a D. Whew, good. We're going to get you up out of here. You can do it. You can do it. No Child Left Behind. Y'all remember that BS? The No Child Left Behind mess? This is when nobody is being held accountable for their work or lack thereof. Well, Bruce got moved along. Him and I were standing outside the school because every time we saw each other, we fought. Him and I were standing outside the school, and I've always been me, right? Just my personality. And he's dressed in a suit. And I was like, man, what's this about, man? How long we gonna be beefing? I'm in the 10th grade, he's in the 9th grade. We same exact age. He's way bigger than me. He loved to fight, loved to beat people up. I was like, man, how long are we gonna be beefing? He just started laughing. We dapped up, never beefed again. He came to my high school, Ballou High School. That's the next step, where all the other heathens was, where they were shooting inside the school up there too. He came to Ballou. I broke up with my girlfriend, who is now my wife. I'm not going to say I didn't break her up with her. We broke up with each other over the summer from 10th grade to 11th grade for some BS. He came up to the school in the beginning of the school year when we were now juniors and he was a sophomore. And he got her number because we weren't together. We weren't dating. We was still broken up. He got her number. Somebody said, yo, that's Van's girl. He went up to her and he gave her the number back. He's like, I don't want no parts of it. I'm good. My wife then was looking like, really? Of course, I played it off like, yeah, he scared of me. That he ain't want that. He don't. Yeah, he know what happened if he. Of course, I played that off, but it wasn't that. It was just a mutual respect type of thing. Like, that's Van's girl. She wasn't my girl. Just people knew that I dated her in my 10th grade year, and we ended up getting back together like a month after that. But it's just foolish how we always try to stake claim to things that we don't own, like streets, cities, a color, a race of individuals. We don't own that race of individuals. I don't speak for all Black people when I get up here and I speak. I don't. I speak for van.hall Sr. That's who I speak for. I speak for LFR family. I speak for the family that's inside of my household. I speak for the family that I created with my wife. That's who I speak for. That's who I represent. When I get out there in the world and I'm grinding, I'm hustling, or I'm communicating with people, that's who I communicate for. My pastor, who I was ministering under, who so happens to be my father-in-law, had his own church for 30 plus years. We ended up leaving for our own reasons, different things. But he used to say, you never know who knows me. You never know who knows your wife, who knows your mother-in-law, who knows your auntie, your guardian. So when you're out there representing yourself, make sure you represent yourself correctly. That right there stuck with me. So that's what I do. When I get out there, I don't show my ass at all unless it gets to that point, unless I'm forced to get to that point. What's unfortunate is people get on social media and they feel like they're protected, like they can say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do. The young lady that I showed before, she's probably a nice person. She's probably a piece of sugar honey iced tea person. But on social media, she feel like nobody can touch me. I can just get on here and say whatever I want to say. And that's unfortunate. So it takes individuals like us to keep them accountable, to keep them, honest, to let them know when they're wrong, when they're off, give them a course correction, put them back on track. And that's exactly what we're doing here today. I'm not trying to bash Black people. I'm not trying to cape for white people. I don't hold white people over Black people. I don't hold Black people over white people. Although I absolutely love Black culture because that's all I've known all my damn life. I love Black people and the way we do things. I like the food that we eat, the soul food. I like the dances that we can do. I like our talents and our gifts, our abilities. I love the fact that we can laugh and, get along. I like the fact that we're aggressive. There's many things that I love about Black culture, right? But that don't mean that I hold us above anybody as if we are the rulers of everybody. We are supreme, because that's what a lot of people want to do. They want to say we are the supreme race. We got this and they don't have that. They don't have this and we got that. And I'm tired of that BS because that helps nobody. It doesn't. If there is some grand scheme to keep Black people held down under their thumb, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't even see it. Why? Because my God is greater than all of this mess. There's nobody who's ever been in the boardroom. I don't care how much money you have, connections you have, whatever your title is. Nobody who has ever been in the boardroom or a private meeting is bigger than the God that I serve. So I move throughout this world without fear. When I see another human being, I treat them as such until they give me a reason not to. If you want to be an animal, I can also tap into my animalistic qualities as well. If you want to get dark and dangerous, I can tap into my dark and dangerous parts as well. But until that happens, you are a human being whom I love, who I also care about, who I will look out for. I will give you the shirt off my back. I will give you a couple of dollars in my pocket if you need it. But at the end of the day, you are my brother, you're my sister. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, don't matter. I don't care if you coming from another country and you don't speak our language, you're not an American citizen. I still look at you as a brother and sister in Christ. That's why I look at you as, until you give me a reason not to. Period. Is that naive? Is that wet behind the ears? Is that green? Probably. I just don't see the negative in people until I see the negative in people. Now, when I'm around certain environments and certain neighborhoods, around certain individuals, and I get a feeling that I need to be guarded or protected, yeah, my antennas go up. Yes, I tap into my survival parts. But at the end of the day, none of us are better than the other. If you ever look at somebody and you just assume that you're better than them because you got more money than them, you're wrong. If you look at somebody and you think you're more beautiful than them and you're better than them because of that, you're wrong. If you think because my skin color is black and their skin color is white, or my skin color is white and their skin color is black and I'm better than them, you're wrong. I don't give a damn the fact I can't name my great-grandfather. I can't go back that far. But nobody's better than anybody. We actually need each other in order to keep this world moving forward. But all the bickering and dick measuring competitions that we're in, we are ruining our lifespan. Back in the day, people used to live until they was in their late 90s, early hundreds. And we still have onesie twosies that do, but not like back in the day. And this was before technology. This is before all of our rights and all of these things, great things that have been happening. And people have been living long lives. But now look at us. Everybody's passing at 50 years old, 60 years old, from natural causes. Make that make sense. And that's why I decided to vote for Trump, because he put people in place who actually give a damn about health. Make America healthy again. That actually makes sense to me. Giving a damn about what we're injecting into our bodies to fight off a flu or a cold. That's important to me. Is that making us better, or is that killing us? And then when you hear billionaires get onto their TEDx stages and they publicly talk about wanting to unalive us, to bring the numbers down, my antennas go up. Like, why do you want to bring the numbers down? We have all the resources in the world for everybody to be taken care of. Why do you want to bring the numbers down? What's that about? So we're going out of our way to play God now? We're going out of our way to make people sick and unalive people? Why? Because we have a stake in the companies that sell the medicines, a stake in the company that sell the sugar honey iced tea, the sugar that made us sick in the first damn place. We have a stake in the hospitals. We have a stake in everything. It's all about being power drunk. Everybody want to be hungry with power. And that is what I don't trust. If we don't stick together, guys, we're done. We're done. And I'm not even thinking about to the point I'm being selfish when I think about my future. I'm thinking about my children, my children's children, my children's children. That's what I'm thinking about. I want to see if I can create a legacy where they're calling me great granddad and I'm actually here to respond to them. Where we actually have something I can pass on to them. Like a career, a skill set, something that will prolong their lives. Can we get back to that? Because if we can't, I'm not rocking with you at all. I don't care about all the black this and black that. Nah, you can miss me with all that. That tribal stuff, that doesn't help me get into heaven. That doesn't help my children become educated. Y'all familiar with 444? Are you? Most people think that is Wendy's 444, where you get 4 things for $4. A drink, fries, burger, and nuggets. I think that's the 444. How do I know that? Because I used to eat that messy. I used to eat that mess. I used to eat that mess. I don't anymore though. But the 444 that I brag about, the 444 that I feel proud about now, is that in 2 years I will also have a 444. I will have 4 children that came from me and my wife, who all graduated college, all have college degrees, all have great careers. That's a 444. 4 intellectual, respectable human beings that we raised. All 4 of them. That right there is a badge of honor for me. All this other BS, I don't care about. Y'all can miss me with it. You can have it. If you want to win the conversation about whose race is supreme, feel free. You can win it. White people was the slave owners, so we win. Black people were able to endure everything, eat the least of the food, and be able to raise our people up to be doctors and lawyers and engineers and build this and build that and start this and start that. Yeah, still be proud. Talk your stuff. I don't care. Be proud. Ain't nothing wrong with being proud of yourself or your family. But come on, when we start comparing each other, acting like we're better, that's when you fail. That's when you lose. I'm just keeping it a buck. Something I always told myself is that I'm not better than anybody, but nobody is better than me. Nobody. I'm not saying I'm better than you, but you damn sure ain't better than me. We're the same. I bleed just like you. All right. Thank y'all so much for pulling up and being a part of the Morning Vantage. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Sorry for going on my tirade this morning, but I had to show y'all some things, man. some things that were important to a brother. You know what I mean? Hey, Tree Beard, I know you drew up all this stuff for us to talk about, man, but my bad for going off. Taco trade. Trump is a little sad by this, man. No, he not. He ain't sad by this, but they're still trying to take it. They trying to stop Trump from doing his thing, bro. And all this dude want to do is make the country better. Like, who does that? Like, all he wants to do is make the country better. And they like, nope, we don't want the country to be better. We want the country to be Democrat. That's what we want. Wall Street has a new shorthand about President Donald Trump, and he's not happy about it. This is what it's all about. All right, so let me go ahead back to this right here so you can see his sad face while I talk to you. All right, so the article introduces a new stock market meme called Taco, which stands for Trump always chickens out, reflecting investors' belief that President Donald Trump often backs down from his aggressive tariff proposals, creating opportunities to buy stocks during market dips caused by these threats. All right. So the stock market has experienced significant volatility due to Trump's tariffs announcements, with sharp declines followed by rebounds when he delays or softens these policies, as seen with a 12% S&P 500 drop after the April 2nd Liberation Day tariffs, and a near 2% recovery after a tariff delay announced on May 27, 2025. The taco trade encourages investors to buy the dip following Trump's tariff threats, as historical patterns show markets recovering when he retreats from extreme measures, with retail investors notably engaging in the strategy at historic levels. Trump has reacted negatively to the taco label, calling it nasty and insisting his tariff delays are strategic negotiations rather than retreats, as seen in his response to a 50% EU tariff threat delayed until July 9th, 2025. While the taco trade has been profitable, analysts warn that its effectiveness may wane if trade deals aren't secured before tariff pauses expire, potentially leading to a more severe market downturn, with concerns about inflation and economic growth lingering. All right, so Trump is the businessman in this. Trump is the president. Trump is letting them know that these tariffs will get us to where we need to be. We've been taken advantage of by these countries for a long time, and I'm putting us back in position so that we can make our country the best again, like the strongest, the most powerful. Make sure that our money trajectory is moving up the same way that these other countries are, right? And a lot of people are still fighting them at every turn. And he's saying, yo, it's a strategy. Strategies don't just show up overnight. It's like you're not going to see the end result until the end result. And as we can clearly see, it has been working. Why are these assholes still pressing them out as if it's not? Everybody that he's imposed these tariffs on have bent the knee. If I'm lying, please correct me. I am still a novice when it comes to this political stuff. When it comes to this business stuff, I'm still a novice. Feel free to correct me inside the chat. I am listening. I'm watching. I'm paying attention. All right. Every single person, every single country that he put these tariffs on, they have bent the knee. We have come out on top. So what's the problem? That's all I want to know. What's the problem? That was racist, Blue Crow. Bro, that was racist. This right here. I mean, I'm sure it was very hilarious when you said it, but that's that right there, man. It wasn't racist. It's just ignorant. It's just ignorant. And I know Van could be a sucker sometimes, man, but that's just, I don't know. There's no problem, man. What's going on? Why are you going out of your way to try to demean the president? What's the problem? What's the issue with that? He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Give him some time. When Biden was doing his thing for 4 damn years, 3 years, let's say 3 years, nobody was holding him accountable for anything. Nothing. It was only the conservatives making noise about, okay, who's running our country? Why is the economy doing so bad? Why are all these illegals over here? Who's keeping them fed? Who's keeping them sheltered? Us, taxpayers? Wait a minute. That's not right. Like, we were pointing out common sense type of things. We were pointing out the fact that our VP, who was the border czar, never visited the border. That's the type of things we were talking about. This dude has a strategy. Trump has a strategy that has clearly been working. And we still not satisfied. What do you want from that guy? I know what they want. They want him to go away. They want him to go away, and they want you to go away. If you support Trump, you're MAGA, they want you to leave. Just like nobody likes a sore loser, people don't like sore winners either. Hopefully y'all picking up what I'm putting down. All right. People don't like sore winners. They don't like nobody to rub it in their face that, see, y'all was wrong. We were right. That's what you get. Nah, assholes. All right. So now we have the big, beautiful bill. All right. So let me go ahead and break this down for y'all. Here we go. All right. So the one big, beautiful bill aims to extend and expand the 2017 tax cuts. So this could potentially lead us up to an extra $11,600 wage boost. All right. So let me see. The big beautiful bill aims to extend and expand the 2017 tax cuts and Jobs Acts, promising substantial tax relief for American families and workers. It is projected to boost wages by up to $11,600 and increase take-home pay by as much as $13,300 for families, while potentially creating or saving up to 4.2 million full-time equivalent jobs. The bill includes Trump's campaign promises to eliminate taxes on tips and overtime pay, benefiting service and hourly workers. This is estimated to increase tipped workers' pay by an average of $1,675 annually, and provide overtime workers with tax cuts of $1,400 to $1,750 per year. The legislation offers additional deductions for seniors, increasing their take-home pay by approximately $400 to $450 per year. It also provides a boost to the child tax credit for over 40 million families and increases the standard deduction for 91% of taxpayers. The bill incorporates significant spending cuts, including over $1 trillion from social safety net programs like Medicaid and SNAP, and funds border security measures such as 701 miles of primary border wall, additional ICE agents, and advanced technology to combat illegal immigration. The Council of Economic Advisors, CEA, projects that the bill will increase U.S. investments from 4.9% to 7.5% in the long run, boosting GDP by 0.1% to 0.2% in the short term and 2.6% to 3.8% in the long term. It aims to support small businesses, farmers, and manufacturing with $284 billion in growth from manufacturing alone. So if y'all want to go read it, go ahead. It's at the whitehouse.gov. I want y'all to go read this thing. You know what I mean? Scroll through it. See what I'm talking about. Here are the receipts. We got them. Just make sure y'all go and check them out. Question to the people in the chat, man. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all good? Thank y'all so much for being a part of this morning Vantage. I appreciate it, man. Episode 34. I do realize that we go off the rails sometimes and we talk about things that probably wouldn't be presented in a morning show or a news show that you might usually watch. But I like to have conversations about things that I believe that we can really go back and forth on. Can you speak on the young boy Dole pardon? Already spoke on it, brother or sister. Yeah, scroll back. You'll be able to see it. Scroll back. It should have this right here on it. It should have this right here. Yeah, scroll back. You'll be able to see it. Overtime is limited to those who make less than 100,000 per year. It has a cap. I'm sure wish I could have had input on those. This is wild. Here's the thing. How many of you guys make more than 100,000 per year? If you feel like putting that out there. How many of you guys make more than six figures? Only ask that because this right here shows our progression. You said not one. Nah, there's a lot of people inside of this chat that make more than six figures. Don't say not one. Speak for yourself, Blue Crow. It's a bunch of people here who make more than that. And it shows our progression. Some people are retired. Some people never made that amount before. I mean, and you still was able to have full and lovely lives. Yeah. Just barely. Yeah. So at the end of the day, man, continue to do that thing, do y'all thing. Somebody said they make four figures per year. Jesus. You need to become a content creator. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. When I very first started doing content creation, a year into it, I saw that things were starting to grow, and I had a conversation with my son Jojo, LFR Jojo. Shout out to him. That's my guy. He was inside the group call last night, giving out jewels, dropping keys. I'm talking about giving them information that I never gave them before. Had my people fussing at me. Well, Van never told me that before. Van actually told me to do different. Van, they was snitching like on know what, man. Y'all some snitches. That's what y'all are. Y'all some snitches. People inside my coaching group was in there snitching on me with my son. But anyway, so when we was doing content creation about 1 year into our journey, and I've been doing it for like 5 years now. I told my son, I said, he said, what do you want to gain from this? What do you want to do with this? And I said, I just want to make $2,000 per month. That's what I want to do. He said, why 2,000? I said, well, 2,000 is a lot. Is a lot of money, but it will be enough for us to pay our mortgage. And if I can pay our mortgage, then that means all the other money we've been bringing in the house, we can do something for the family. Like we can fix certain parts of the house that have been breaking down. We can do other things. We can take trips. You know what I mean? It pulls a little bit of weight off my wife's shoulders if I can bring in $2,000 a month. And then a couple of years into doing YouTube, I realized that a lot of these content creators are making like 5, sometimes 6 figures a month. So I was shooting a little low. I only wanted to make 4 figures, just 2,000 a month. Most content creators that do it consistently, especially full time, these guys are bringing in 5 to 6 figures a month. When I learned that, I really dug my heels in. And I started going hard. Pause. No Diddy. And now I'm showing other people how to do it as well. It's not an overnight thing, but I will tell you this. I spent a lot of long nights trying to figure things out for YouTube. And I figured them out. And now we are just helping other people do it as well. If you're one of these people who are considering doing content creation, consider grabbing my course that's inside of the very first link in the descriptions. Make sure you grab it. Check it out. I'm sure you will like it. And from getting that course, you also gain access to our private Facebook group and our private group calls that we have throughout the course of the week. And if you're looking to have a team behind you, because some people have already done some major things, some people are making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year already, but you're looking to make that while not working in that job that you've been working for the last 20 years. Like you're trying to dial it back. You want to take more trips. You want to relax, but you do want to get into this content creation game. Well, check out our VIP. Reach out to me about the VIP so you can have a team behind you so that we can help make that happen. Okay? All right? All right. So again, guys, I'm really appreciative of y'all always being with me when we do these shows. Thank you so much, man. Thank you to Miss Mika for being the sole person to give a super chat today. I really appreciate that. Miss Mika, you get all the love in the world from me. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Mika. Make sure y'all are following her on all platforms. She's a very good young lady, for real. Shout out to Miss Mika. For real. Let me see. Yeah, we'll buy a lot of art supplies. All right, so guys, y'all continue to enjoy your day. I'm about to do some things around the house, and I will see you on the next morning Vantage, which will be tomorrow morning, episode number 35. If you missed the other episodes when we were very first starting, we got 34 of them you can go watch. All right, 33 more other than this one that you can go watch. Okay. They're in my live streams. Make sure you go check them out. All right. Love y'all, man. See you on the next one. Oh, Queen B said, nope. Mika not going to be the only one. Queen B said, nope. Mika's not going to be the only one. Much love to you, Queen B. That's my fat guy in a little coat right there. She understands what I'm saying. Thank you, Queen B. Y'all have an amazing day, man. Love y'all. Continue to love yourselves and love others, no matter their skin complexion. Can you do that? No matter their party affiliation, love them anyway. Can you do that? All right. See you next time. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.